Can you check it now?
Okay.
Great. Dakle, evo, čovjek kojeg vidite, čovjek sa šeširom, zove se Yaniv Tal. On je rođen u Tel Avivu, a već godinama živi i radi, znači, u Minhenu, u Njemačkoj. Čovjek je jako dugo u glazbenoj industriji. Vodio je etiketu Hačot Hahezar, što znači vanzemaljske vijesti na hebrejskom. Vodio je jednu jako bitnu distribuciju koja se zvala Cosmophilia, koja je pod sobom imala 40 etiketa raznoraznih, s tim da u to vrijeme, znači, prodavao je po 30.000 ploča tjedno u vrijeme Cosmophilije. Međutim, kad je došlo do prelaza na digitalnu distribuciju, on je započeo jedan projekt. Projekt se zove Plattenbank i taj Plattenbank je postao, znači, jedan od vodećih platformi, jedna od vodećih izdavačkih kuća na svijetu za, znači, progressive house i techno glazbu. Na toj etiketi izlaze jako velika imena kao što je Guy J, Guy Mansur, Hernan Cattaneo, Litzenkirchen i hrpa, znači, jako velikih imena. Ono što nam je ideja je da dobite od njega info. Također, ako ćete imati pitanja na kraju ovoga ih sačuvajte. Kako, znači, započet izdavačku kuću, kako krenuti s tim danas u digitalnom svijetu. I Yaniv će vam ispričati svoju priču o Plattenbank Records. Okay, Yaniv, so I introduce you.
Hi everybody, good to be here.
You can start by telling us how Plattenbank started and what were the main reasons for starting this label.
Okay, it started, I was looking for a platform to present a location. I was working in booking DJs and live acts in Munich. It's like an alternative club, and we had a very big success there, and it was a feeling to have a record label that will present it.
Ok, znači, Yaniv kaže da je radio kao booker, znači jako bitna stvar koju je Danny prije spominjao. Radio je kao booker u alternativnom klubu koji se zvao Die Bank u Minhenu i tamo su predstavljali neke nove trendove i on je shvatio da bi bilo jako dobro postaviti platformu koja bi predstavljala izvođače koji tamo sviraju na taj način da ih predstavlja produkciju.
And Guy Mansur joined the label, was having the first releases there, and it really pushes the label into different directions, and we felt that the location has closed meanwhile, but the label moved forward during the circle of artists that around Guy Mansur. I think this label is like when you start something and you don't think about money at all, like let's just do it and see what's happened, not about profit or not, and you're doing instinctively the right thing, and sometimes doing things that probably will not be successful, but maybe it's important to the profile of the label.
Okay, just a second question. A guy joined you 2 years after you started.
Yes.
Ok, znači, Yaniv kaže da je ključna pomoć u početku etikete Plattenbank bio Guy Mansur, poznati producent i DJ iz Tel Aviva, koji je također bio gost u Zagrebu, bio je gost na 12-godišnjici Astralisa, i da jednostavno 2 godine kasnije on se priključio etiketi, Yaniv ga je pozvao i rekao, hej, ajmo to zajedno napraviti. i nisu razmišljali znači uopće o novcu, nego su razmišljali kako će napraviti što bolju stvar. Znači Yaniv je velikodušno podijelio, evo ti pola mog dobitka, ali ajmo napraviti to zajedno. I Gan je pomogao sa svojim utjecajem, budući da je imao klub u koji su dolazili poznati izvođači, odnosno radio kao rezident u klubu u koji su dolazili poznati izvođači i te ljude je uključio u label, oni su se pridružili.
To build a character to the label and it takes time to reach this profile.
Ok, znači Yaniv kaže najbitnije je to, prvo nemojte misliti na novac jer najvjerojatnije ga nećete zaraditi, ali ono što je bitno da imate viziju, znači kako će ta vaša etiketa izgledati, kakav će imidž imati i da ne razmišljate na taj način, hej, znam ovog kompozitora, znam ovog umjetnika, znam ovog producenta, pa ih sve staviš na svoj label jer su svi prijatelji, nego da točno znaš u kojem smjeru ideš sa etiketom, da točno profiliraš o kojem žanru glazbe se radi. Okay, what's next?
You would have to shine out from the sea of labels that are out there. It's very easy these days in the digital age to create a label. It's also much less risk than before because you don't need to print records, you don't have to have a warehouse. It's all a file somewhere out there in the internet, yeah? So it's easier to make it, but so many other people are doing it, and every day there are so many new releases, and if nobody spot you on the day it was released, they will not know it exists even. So you have to slowly build your position in this big business and find something that will keep you shining out of all the other labels. If it's a certain style that you are keeping on, if it's a certain image, or it's actually, you have to be all together. You have to bite your lips before you release something, like writing a good song.
When you say image, what exactly do you mean? Like design-wise?
Design, of course. Oh, okay, let's talk about design. I would recommend instead to make every time a grandiose special sleeve, or we have this great picture. I would actually recommend to keep on a simple design that is just changing color all the time, because the people will recognize it. So they say, oh, it's again this label, and don't see just a new picture, and like you see a brand that you know, like you go to buy shoes, there is this brand that you immediately recognize, oh, I like them, I'm gonna listen to this.
Ok, dakle, Yaniv kaže, danas je jako lako započeti etiketu na internetu. Ne trebate imati skladište, ne trebate imati printanje ploča, narezivanje CD-ova, bilo što. Znači, digitalno je dosta lako biti prisutan, međutim, dosta je teško biti zapažen. On smatra da treba voditi računa o tom, prvo znači o stilu, drugo o dizajnu. On predlaže da dizajn bude što jednostavniji i da možda za početak se isti dizajn koristi samo sa drugim bojama kako bi ljudi primjećivali uopće tu novu etiketu. Jer kaže da kad prvi dan, kad objavite stvar na internetu, na digitalnim downloadima, ako taj dan nije primijećena stvar, da jednostavno ona propada i neće biti primijećena.
You actually have to focus on a special scene, on a special style, on a certain style and a certain sound, so your followers will not be disappointed when they, like, you will reach a point when the people that are buying this product say, it's them, I'm buying it, I don't need even to listen, yeah, because I like it. And then they buy it and say, oh, what they do now, I don't like it, what happened to them, yeah? Next time I will check them better.
Are you, sound-wise, are you also talking about the mastering or not?
Everything. First is the style of music, the sub-style, genre, style. But of course, if you're reaching a certain quality, also with mastering and when the quality is very high, you have to keep it. You cannot get down out of this. This is why also I recommend not to make amazing picture on the sleeve, because you will not be able to hold this kind of thing through the years. Yeah.
Počeo je sa dizajnom i završava na tome. Kaže Yaniv da znači nije samo stvar u dizajnu, stvar je u kompletnom znači proizvodu. Prvo, jako je bitan znači taj žanr glazbe. Ako se odlučite da etiketu vodite u jednom smjeru, jako je bitno ako je taj žanr, na primjer, progressive, deep progressive house, da se držite tog žanra, jer ljudi koji će vas primijetiti, oni će vas pratiti i pratiti kroz neko vrijeme, i ako objavite neki drugi žanr, na primjer hip-hop na tom etiketi, vaši sljedbenici će biti razočarani i onda će vas prestati pratiti i bit će zbunjeni. Znači, ja sam spomenuo da li tu misli i na mastering. Da, misli i na mastering. Mastering je znači finalno podešavanje frekvencija određenog singla ili određenog dijela. On smatra znači da taj zvuk treba biti jednostavno kroz vrijeme dosljedan i da se treba zapravo u okvirima tih parametra tog žanra razvijati. The problems you were having with your labels before, and how did you apply those problems, experience with Plattenbank? Znači, pitam Yaniva, budući da je on prije Plattenbanka imao nekoliko etiketa na kojima moramo priznati da je izučio zanat, kako je ta iskustva primijenio na Plattenbanku, znači uspješnom labelu?
Well, I must say I learned a lot from experience from doing it before, because I'm doing it now many years, and over the years I learned also the market changed a lot, so you had to adjust your way of doing things. And the main thing that I saw, that it's much better to release less. There's labels that bring out every week something, and it's much better to do once a month or once in 2 months a release, and to concentrate really on the best track that you can get. In Plattenbank, from the beginning on, although it was not like this, we wrote, "We are already full, don't send us any demo." So it's much more motivation to artists to send, if they send something, to send the best demo ever, because hey, they are anyway full, but I'm gonna try. I have here the best track, and we really got much better material that I used to get before, because the artist was filtering the stuff for me. Instead of sending me 5 tracks and say, decide you, there was okay, they are full, maybe they will take this one. What is my best track? I'm going to send this to them.
Ok, znači, Yaniv kaže da vrlo zgodna stvar koju su oni počeli raditi odmah na početku Plattenbanka, budući da je imao iskustva na prošlim etiketama, je ta da su odmah na stranicu svoju napisali da su popunjeni i da trenutno ne primaju demo snimke. I na taj način su filtrirali ljude da im se ne javlja baš svako, i ako im se neko javi, da im ta osoba pošalje zaista svoju najbolju stvar, i onda oni bi poslušali ju zapravo i iskužili da na taj način bi dobivali daleko kvalitetnije proizvode. Također, prije toga je naglasio da je daleko bolje za etiketu da umjesto da izdaje, ne znam, svaki ponedjeljak, da izdaje možda jednom mjesečno ili rijeđe, možda neki put čak i jednom u 2 mjeseca, a da pritom objavljuje samo najbolje materijale koje mogu primiti.
One more thing which is very important, once you reach a certain point with your label and you have so much original music, other labels try to license your track into their compilations. And we blocked it also. We didn't give any license to anybody. In the first it was hard, because when somebody's interested in your stuff, you want to give it, you want to be on this big compilation with 30 tracks, with all these great artists, and to get this credit. But if you keep it exclusive to yourself, the good track always find a way, and then the people come and buying it from you, and the artists feel more confident to give you the music. Say, they don't play around with my music. I don't see it in the end on this compilation and on this compilation, and suddenly it's being sold in a dropout price, 30 tracks in 20 cents, and it's always stay constant. And when a really big compilation like Tomorrowland or I don't know what, Global Underground is coming, and they are paying for this music, and it's already okay to give it because it's like a half-year-old or 1 year old, then we do it every now and then. But the most of the catalog of this label you can get actually only on this label, which make it more stronger.
Ok, znači ono što Yaniv kaže je da njihovo iskustvo na Plattenbanku je bilo takvo da kad su počeli izdavati singlove koji su bili zanimljivi svima, onda im se javilo jako puno izdavačkih kuća koje kompiliraju kompilacije sa po 40 najjačih izvođača na svijetu te sezone i nude im dio postotka da budu na njihovim kompilacijama. Međutim, oni su znači odlučili zadržati sve te singlove ekskluzivno za njih, znači nisu ih davali drugim izdavačima i na taj način su održali cijenu cijelo vrijeme prisutnu i mnogi znači autori i glazbe su se osjećali daleko više povlašteno jer su duže ostali po višoj cijeni na tržištu za razliku od tih kompilacija kojih ima jako puno, sa jako puno izvođača i oni idu na to da na količini mogu spustiti cijenu. I onda sami umjetnici koji su stvorili djela osjećaju se jeftino na taj način. Međutim, u slučajevima kad su super velike kompanije kao što je Tomorrowland, na primjer, tražile za svoje kompilacije i plaćale masno to, onda su naravno izašli sa tim da ustupe nekoj drugoj izdavačkoj kući svoje djelo.
Another big advantage while working with artists is to keep transparent. Many of the labels in this time wouldn't send a statement of royalties to an artist about a couple of cents because they feel ashamed that, oh, you didn't make so much money. It's happened with a lot of tracks, a lot of big tracks that are not able to sell because there is so many. But once you, as a label, even give this kind of statements about a couple of cents, then the artists feel very confident and say, okay, they know what they do, they are professional, they have a contract, it's all written correctly, they share with me the correct amount of money, and they, even before a license, they ask me, do I even want to be on this compilation and is it okay for me? And once the artists, they are talking with each other, especially the big artists. And when they meet and they DJ somewhere and they say, okay, where did you release this track? How was it there? I say, oh, this label is really good because they take really good care of me. They show me all the reports. They give me a special key for behind the scene. I can see what's happened with my track all the time. And then the other artists get the appetite to go also to this label.
Ok, znači Yaniv kaže kad ste pokrenuli svoju etiketu i imate znači hrpu izvođača potpisanih za vas, budite transparentni prema njima i prikažite im izvještaj redovni, znači izvještaj polugodišnji, kvartalni, kakav je već u ugovoru naveden, pokažite im svaki cent. Znači hrpu puta ljudi misle da će prodati stvari, ali zapravo ih ne prodaju puno. Čak i veliki izvođači, neke trake su im jednostavno promašaj financijski. Međutim, kad dobe izvještaj za svaki cent, ljudi se jednostavno osjećaju sigurno i hrpa izvođača ide na razne konferencije, na razne partije i onda dok čekaju svoj red da počnu set ili nastup, razgovaraju zajedno i kažu, hej, ona tvoja stvar koju ja puštam, na kojoj je izdavačkoj kući izašla, i onda oni kažu na Plattenbank i kak je kod njih, ja nisam izdavao kod njih. Ne, frajeri su super jer prikažu mi svaki cent, ja mogu bilo kad ih pitat, provjerit, znači kakva je prodaja, ova traka mi ide, ova traka mi ne ide i znam na čemu sam i na taj način ljudi čine za vas reklamu kako ne možete dobiti ako ju platite internet oglasom. Znači imate taj ljudski faktor i onda se i drugi izvođači također odlučuju poslati, znači, Plattenbanku, odnosno vašem labelu koji ćete vi započeti svoj demo. Okay, so you were saying what to do. Tell us now tips. For example, Danny made some music here, yeah, and you heard it, okay? And if Danny wants to send to Plattenbank, okay? If he wants to be seen by Plattenbank, promoted by Plattenbank, or any label, our friends will start in
He wants to sign the track.
Yeah, he wants to sign the track. What to do and what never to do. Okay, so let me translate this first. Dakle, pitao sam Janiva što znači, na primjer, Danny je ovdje napravio sad stvari, čuli smo ih, i sad Danny želi potpisati za Plattenbank ili neku izdavačku kuću koju ćete vi započeti u budućnosti. Što treba učiniti da ga, znači, etiketa uzme i što nikad ne smije napraviti?
Okay, there's a lot of things not to do. Many things that can go wrong by sending a demo. The best is to write as short text as possible and be special. Don't write, we released here and here and here and here and here, and now finally we find the best thing to come to you. I read this and say, they released here and here and here and here. I don't want to be associated with these labels. I don't need it. They should continue to release here and here and here. Why now me? Because they didn't wanted it, and I'm the last resort, or now they feel that they have to grow, and I'm the bigger step. I don't want to be the bigger step. So first of all, when I see a text like this, it's already like bringing me down. And second of all, when I see like I will always listen to a demo that come as one, instead of a SoundCloud link with like 10 tracks. So I don't have power to listen to all this. And to choose from all these 10 tracks, I want to hear one track. If I would like this one track, be sure that I will come back to you and tell you, do you have more, yeah? But if I see like even 3 tracks, I will say, I don't have time for this. Okay.
Dakle, Yaniv kaže ima jako puno stvari koje ne smijete nikad napraviti kad šaljete demo izdavaču, odnosno potencijalnom izdavaču. Znači, kao prva stvar, nemojte nikad pisati dugi tekst. Napiši mi 3 riječi koje mi odmah govore što trebam i pošalji mi link na SoundCloud. Ako mi piše u tekstu mi smo izdavali za ove i ove etikete prije i sad želimo napraviti to da potpišemo s tobom, veli za početak, ako su te etikete neke koje njega ne zanimaju, on ne želi biti nikako povezan sa tim etiketama, ne želi imati nikakve dodirne točke sa njima i uopće neće niti slušati demo nakon toga. Također, ono što neko ko preslušava trake koje šaljete, ono što mrzi je to da kad mu pošaljete SoundCloud link da ima 10 traka. Znači, ako ima 10 traka za preslušavati, on ih neće uopće preslušavati. Znači, pošaljite jednu, najbolju koju imate, i ako imate tu jednu koja je najbolja, budite sigurni da ako mu se sviđa da će vas on tražiti, daj mi pošalji još, da čujem sve što imaš.
Very good to have, although maybe it sounds like a cliché, but it's very good to have a personal connection. When somebody tells me, hey, if I send you something and I know him, I will feel obliged to hear it and to give him the info. It's like this. You cannot run away around it, and you have to really read good the email that you're sending before you send it. It's like your visit card. It's happened to me often that I'm getting an email like, hey, Plattenbank or Yaniv, or I made this crazy track and I'm so proud of it and it's only for you, I'm sending it only to you, please answer me fast. And then I see the CC, another 20 labels list and it's already unserious. But this is a mistake, but a lot of people are doing, you know.
Ok, znači, ono što je jedna od velikih grešaka je to da kad šaljete e-mail sa svojim demom i obratite se labelu i kažete ovo je samo za vas, a u labelu, znači u e-mailu se vidi u CC-u da je tu još 20 drugih etiketa. To automatski hladi izdavača i on ne želi to izdati. Međutim, ono što je prije rekao Yaniv je da je ta, znači, osobni kontakt, ako je to neko koga zna osobno, da će uvijek prije poslušati taj demo od osobe koju zna, jer na neki način se osjeća dužan radi poštovanja. I da je to daleko bolji način kad znate izdavača osobno. Dakle, skompajte se s Yanivom.
This is actually the easy part because the internet made the world much smaller. There is only very few sellers and there is no hidden shop, but only this distributor know. I mean, once it's released, it's everywhere, and almost every distribution have the right contact to all the right shops. It's like standard. So once you are in a label, a small label or a big label, you will be in the right place. This label will have the right contact, the right distribution agreement to bring you to the right place. But this label have to do also promotion, because it's not enough to place it in the shop, because the shop have a sea of releases. They have to make it come out. So unfortunately, this is not how I started or how I saw the vision of this business. But these days, you have to be as a label very active in social media and post it on Facebook and YouTube and make sure that a good company promote this record. In the end, you spend much more money on the promotion as what this record can actually sell. In the long run, it's worth it, yeah. But it's a lot of time and minus business. It have to get into the right DJs. The right DJs have to play it. The right DJs have to chart it in a visual chart that appears in all the social networks. And these charts have to have a link into Beatport or the shop that you want to buy. And once you have this kind of setup, you can ask from this shop, like Beatport, or you can apply, hey, highlight our release, you know? When you go to Beatport, there's always these feature releases and banners where you immediately see it. Okay, let me click on this. You cannot buy this. They don't sell this stuff. You have to reach a point where they give it to you. I hope it would be possible to buy this, but it's you have to work for it.
Ok, dakle, jako je lagan i taj dio posla sa distribucijom, budući da danas je sve na internetu i internet je pretvorio cijeli svijet u jedno jako malo selo, na kojem je sve vidljivo. Dakle, nije uopće problem sklopiti sa distribucijom ugovor i već sutra biti na tržištu. Međutim, ono što Yaniv kaže, nažalost, on nije bio svjestan toga u početku bavljenja posla, a sada je. Znači, jako je bitno to da ste prisutni na svim društvenim mrežama, također da svoja buduća izdanja date određenim DJ-ima koji puštaju upravo taj stil, da vam oni ocijene ta izdanja i da, znači, stavljaju na svoje čartove koje mogu vidjeti svi. Ono što je još zanimljivo je da kad taj dio stvari napravite, možete tražiti neki dućan, internet dućan, na primjer, Yaniv je spomenuo Beatport, da vas spomenu kao istaknuto izdanje na Beatportu. Znači, hrpu vas je otišlo na Beatport i vidjeli ste, ne znam, novo izdanje od Tom Novija i odmah ste to kliknuli i svidjelo vam se i kupilo. Kupili ste to. Yaniv kaže da to Beatport uopće ne prodaje, znači taj banner jednostavno neće prodati, nego jednostavno sa svojom prisutnošću i generalnim odazivom od publike morate steći tu prednost nad ostalim labelima da vam oni ustupe da je to istaknuto izdanje. Ono što bi on volio je da se zapravo to prodaje, bi bio spreman platiti istaknuto izdanje, međutim ne, jednostavno morate imati podršku prirodne nekakve selekcije vašeg izdanja da bi bili istaknuti.
How many people do you have working for you in the record label?
It's just me. It's a one-man show. Yeah.
And what type of...
I'm doing it from home.
And what type of progressive house do you have? Like Swedish House Mafia or something underground?
No. Not Swedish House Mafia. This is a bit more. I know that in certain area in the world they call the same style and mean something totally different. It's the kind of progressive house that you will find in Beatport under progressive house. It's more independent, more alternative, but let's say it's coming more from techno than from EDM.
Dakle, pitanje je bilo prvo koliko ljudi radi za njega. Yaniv kaže da on sve radi sam od kuće. I drugo je bilo, znači, od kakvoj vrsti progresive house-a se radi, da li je to nešto kao Swedish House Mafia, i Yaniv kaže ne, kaže da je svjestan da se određeni glazbeni stilovi u određenim dijelovima svijeta drukčije nazivaju, tako da negdje stil od Swedish House Mafia zovu progressive house, međutim zapravo je to EDM, a njihov zvuk Plattenbanka je bliži nekakvom tehnu nego EDM. Imamo još neko pitanje?
I just want to add something because I'm working alone and from home. This is all really possible because of all the new technique. I don't need anymore an office or a big warehouse where I store all these records, and practically I could also have my office in my mobile phone today. You know, it's no needed anymore than this, and I can activate a lot of work that many people were doing before for me through applications and program, and I can be everywhere in the world and contact anybody.
Hi.
Hi.
The first time, the first step of producing, and do you know where is minimum correct, and to making song professional, because have somebody they can making something, they think good track, you understand?
Yes, yes.
But it's not finished, no all time have. The second step, which you can, after when you making producing, how you can do you making remixing with contact with the big DJ. I have something I know about some contact, but I would like hear about you also. It's the same things or no? 3 step. How do you know to making something and you know your top? Where it's you are in which step?
Okay. I would recommend to take first of all a reference. Mm-hmm. Always something that you know it's a top notch. This is kind of artist that I like. This is the music. But if I would be a DJ, this is for sure I'm going to play something that sounds to you very good, and also the global community decided it's good. And take this as a reference. You don't have to copy the track. You shouldn't copy the track. But once you put it while producing,
It's interrupting.
oh, okay. Once you compare it to your production, mm-hmm. you will find what you are not doing right, or what is missing in your production. Or hey, it actually sounds much more fat than mine. How do I reach this level? And after you make a track and you listen hundreds times to the same loop, I think that your ears are not anymore justified to decide is this good or not. So it's always good to go to a professional mastering and somebody that have another pair of ears and see, okay, maybe here you have to change something. I don't think that at the beginning you are even possible to make this all this process until a finished track alone, without getting any professional opinion. About the remixing, I would leave this to the label after. First of all, your track has to be picked up. I wouldn't, unless if it's a really good buddy of you, I wouldn't go try to contact artists and tell them, hey, can you remix my track? Probably they will not answer you back. But, or they will come back and say, 10,000 euros, I remix your track, sure. But this is a kind of a level that you have to leave it for the label with their connections, and they will know even what's best for this.